So how are we doing? Anybody having any fun? The next item on our agenda is a real treat. We have a real live BellSouth business customer who frankly is a real American success story. A story about creating opportunity. At the age of 17, this individual found himself desirous of coming to America to make a new life for himself. He didn't speak a word of English, and he wasn't, frankly, sure how he was even going to get here. His latest venture is VIP Gift, one of the fastest growing companies in the United States, with revenue growing at over 300% year over year every year since inception. The VIP Gift Card is a global gift-giving solution redeemable with over 26 million merchants worldwide. His clients can even use the VIP Gift Card to redeem it for BellSouth services. His customers include Dell, UPS, General Motors, HCA, and BellSouth. He's recently been awarded Business Person of the Year, recipient of the Blue Chip Enterprise Award, selected as one of the top 50 businesses in the nation, and he's recently been inducted into the Entrepreneurial Hall of Fame. Telling this person it can't be done ignites a fire in him that virtually assures it will. Hard work, grit, and determination are all woven throughout his story, and I am really excited he's with us here today. It is with great respect and admiration that I introduce to you Hamid Andalib.
I am really here to share with you my heart and soul. And when it's all said and done, I hope that you will leave this meeting and say, you know what, I feel enriched. So, I want to share with you some real life examples. And I'm intending to communicate with you. I'm talking about this is not written, this is not scripted, it is actually happened. I was born again south of Iran. Yes, we did eat okra, I promise we did. Lots of okra. Fried chicken the whole way. Well, it wasn't fried the way you frown. No camel burgers. In fact, first time I saw camel was in Atlanta Zoo. You know, so quit telling me camel jokes. Never saw camel. So, I was really from a poor family, family of 6. I really found out the common denominator among my family, most of them were uneducated. And they were very poor. And I decided that I'm going to be educated. And as I was ready to go to universities, at age 17, I was 11th grade, the revolution started in Iran, and the universities all got shut down. And I was totally devastated. I remember one night I cried and I cried and I cried until I fainted. I passed out. My mom said, maybe you can go to America. Your friend is there. He can send you invitations and all that. So that time my friend was going to Georgia Tech. She really didn't mean it. Remember, my father, primary 6, was making $50 a month. I had to first, how are you going to prove to American Embassy $50 a month can support you when you get to America? Sure. You can even buy air for $50. So, come in and ready to go to American Embassy. Taxi dropped me off 2 blocks further away, and I could barely see the wall of embassies. So there were thousands and thousands of people want to get visa, and we already knew that their budget was like they had a quota of 100 visa a day. Well, the next day I thought if I go 2-3 hours earlier, I can get closer. Sure enough, I was closer. I wasn't 2 blocks away, I was 1 block away. So I decided to spend the night, all night, in the cold winter. It was the middle of Iran. Stand up on my feet all night. And I was like number 8 or 9. There were 8 or 9 other people had courage enough to spend the night in November. It was quite cold there, on their feet. Maybe we sat down a few minutes here and there. Stay in line. Well, sure enough, guys, they opened, it come up about 7 o'clock, line got longer, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, they opened the door. Guess what? I was where I was yesterday, got thrown away. I was little, skinny little guy. I mean, if you can imagine, you can believe it, I even was skinnier than John Irwin. So I got thrown at the end of the line. I made probably the most stupidest decision of my life. It's very simple. There's a time in your life you got to be quite definitive. There's time in life you got to say, I understand obstacles, It really doesn't matter. I can cry, beat myself to death. It's really simple. There is one or the other thing has something. Either I have to die or I have to get my visa, period. There was not a second option. Die or get my visa. If I die, that's okay. I will never know the difference. If I get my visa, I got my visa. Really simple. It was unquestionable. So here's what I did. I did the most stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. I ran on the side of, right way back there. I ran as far as I could, and I climbed on that embassy wall, and the sirens wake him up, and I start running closest to the front door of embassy. I heard the sirens. It got reversed. Normally you will hear a lot of quiet stuff the other side of the embassy and very loud people this way. The loud people got quiet. The quiet people got loud. I got sirens going on, machine guns, I could feel on my back. To this day, it was 25 years ago, still the heat on my back of a machine gun. And I look at the crowd, I say, idiots, idiots, idiots. There were 100 visas given, and nobody's getting visa. And you have no leaders, you're stupid, I'm in charge, give me a pencil, they give me a pencil, give me a paper, they give me a paper. I wrote down 1 to 100. And I threw the number, and I got number 89. They helped me, I come up in line, I walked in front of the embassy official, presented my stuff. I was told she can reach right hand, red stamp, I got denied, and blue stamp, I got 4-year visa. She reached for the red stamp. My heart stopped, because then I wanted to die. I will never forget the double door open. The guy, one of the guard that had his gun on my back, came. I will never forget his long nose, long mustache, came right in, said something to her ear. I will never know what he said, but I do know one thing. She smiled, and she stamped and gave me a 4-year visa to come to America. I am communicating this with you to just really illustrate the point, and illustrate the point that there are times in life that you've got to look at yourself and say, you know, I do or die. I am going to accomplish my goal. Developing inside that I'm going to accomplish my goal. For better, for worse, I am going to. And you plus BellSouth are much greater than any competitor. You are the true competitive advantage. Forget about how much, the bandwidth and lines and all the stuff that you use means nothing to most of your customer, but it does mean for you when you shake their hand and say thank you for your business. When you show them that you really want their business. And I promise you that has more value to them than anything else. The second thing is this, that it all starts in you. It does not begin your product. It all begins with you believing it in your heart, seeing it in your mind, achieving it in your life. But I am happiest if I die another second from now. I want to see it in my heart and soul. I'm the happiest I could ever be, and I think any human can be, is because I put the foundation of my life that have my success measured by how many people live better because I have lived. I am so thankful to consider myself your partner and friend of John and all of you, and I wish you the very best. I wish you have a phenomenal year, a phenomenal years, and wishing you all the best. And thank you so much for allowing me to share this moment with you all. Thank you.